Welcome back to Definitely Not Definitive. I'm Ken.
And I'm Bethany.
And we're just an inviting couple in love that loves reacting to some...
Yeah, season 4.
Yep, season 4, episode 1. Really looking forward to checking this out. And you can get early free access and our full uncut reactions for Invincible over on our Patreon. Links in the description of the video. And yeah, let's get to it.
Let's do it.
Are you working with D.A. Sinclair? He can't fix his mistakes in prison work.
So are we dating or what?
Didn't you listen to anything Mom or I said?
Oh.
We don't kill.
My wife and child are dead, all because of you.
I'm not crazy, right? There was a thing between us.
Oh.
Goodbye, my friend. It's not your time to die yet, pal.
You guys do this?
There are fewer than 50 pure-blooded Viltrumites left in the universe.
I've got my entire skeleton, dickhead.
You were given orders, and yet I find this planet unprepared for the arrival of our Viltrum Empire.
Eve, please.
Is this really a wise decision?
We don't have a choice, Donald. So if anyone else ever puts my family or anyone I love at risk, I won't hesitate to kill them.
Yeah, okay, now I'm gonna take a drink.
Yeah.
I'll meet you at the divide. Two worlds collide.
Oh my god.
I know.
I'll fill my lungs up, and if I do
Nice, Oliver. She doesn't look too happy. Kaiju?
Yeah.
I got this. Yeah, no one likes seeing you. Of all the other using what they did. Face is just not welcome.
Sir, it's late. Why don't you let me take it from here?
Okay. If anything big happens,
I'll come get you.
the planet's in your hands, Donald.
I'll try not to break it, sir.
Yeah, you've gone through a lot the last several years, dude.
Someone spotted Furnace downtown. You gotta go stop him before he sets something on fire.
I just got home.
Yeah, so did I.
Hey, what the hell?
Just a few months ago, you were begging me to let you fight this guy.
I've been out fighting guys all day.
That's the job.
It's not my fault everything sucks.
What did you say?
Boys, everything all right?
I just want to play my game and go to sleep.
Fine. I'll handle Furnace alone.
Oliver's been helping every day.
I know.
You're both doing so much.
You don't see the way people look at me out there. So I don't get to be tired or take a night off. And neither does...
You want us to rejoin the Guardians?
It just makes sense, Rudy. Rex
We left for a reason. What you did to Mark?
was a precaution I had to take.
How do we know you don't have plans to take us down too if we step out of line?
You should know that he definitely does.
Yeah.
Yeah, just like Batman does.
If you don't trust him, trust me. Cecil pulls any of that shit again, we'll all take care of it. Together.
We accept your offer.
With a fat salary increase.
But the minute something smells off, we are gone.
Done. My people will help you move back in.
He's too old.
I believe a more strategic and preemptive approach to leadership is now needed, making me the logical choice. My intellect combined with...
No.
Oh, shot down. No
Wow.
discussion.
You walked away from the Guardians. There are consequences to that. Earn my trust again, and maybe we can talk.
No, had a good reason. Now, Rex had a good reason for leaving the Guardians at the time.
All right, we gotta clear all this debris over here and,
Hey, did you guys request an assist from Invincible?
No.
no.
First, let me thank you, Invincible. Your war cost so many lives. I know you think that's a tragedy, But you're wrong. You gave us what no one else could.
An
A
extinction level
chance at a
event.
better future. Fewer mouths to feed.
Sounds like Thanos.
Mm-hmm.
Push that needle back into the black. No matter what it takes, you're gonna ruin everything. Which is why you need to die.
Dinosaur Man? Ugh. You're all healed.
Looks like you picked wrong.
Yeah. Question is, does Mark kill him? No, he takes down the building. There was just
It's not my fault. What just happened? Where's the dinosaur?
You heard it.
It's
Back to
me,
uniform.
man. It's me. But like, it's also not me. It takes over. I wake up and it's done all this terrible stuff. It's killing people.
Taking a Cecil.
This guy turns into a dinosaur with some stupid ideas about saving the planet.
We'll bring him in.
Mark, is everything all right?
Yeah, Peachy.
What do you think?
Thank you for choosing Invincible Inc. Got another new client. What?
It still feels weird taking people's money.
We're not taking people's money, Mark. We're taking corporations' money. And we're donating all of it, just like you wanted.
I just had a weird day.
Dead inside. That helps.
Well, it's about to get a lot weirder.
Ooh.
Uh-oh.
Dinner with these lovely people. Someone gonna say something? Break the tension?
Mr. Wilkins, Eve tells me you work in the furniture business.
That sounds cool.
I lost my job after the head office got demolished in Chicago.
Dad?
You already know this, since you were the wrecking ball that took them down.
Dad!
We all know your boyfriend's history. No need to beat around the bush, is there, Mark?
You know your history too. You're a piece of shit.
It's not a crime to look out for your daughter, especially when her boyfriend's got a history like yours.
When did you ever look out for her?
These green beans are incredible, Mrs. Wilkins. What do you put on them?
Oh.
Mark,
Yeah.
that's a lot of green beans.
No thanks. They're disgusting.
No thanks.
Don't smoke, huh?
Don't trust a man that doesn't smoke.
You'll get it when you have kids of your own someday.
Whatever.
You can have kids, right?
I think so.
So you care about Samantha.
More than anything.
I hate that she's one of you people.
You people.
What do you mean?
You saw her in the hospital. Broken legs, broken face, in a coma.
Oh, did she get that
All
half from her
thanks to
mom?
one of your friends.
They weren't my friends. That wasn't my fault.
What I'm saying is, the only 2 times Samantha's almost died has been because of you. If you really care for her, maybe think about that.
Patronizing pat in the back. Oh, he's just the worst.
I was gonna say, when you think he can't get worse,
Yeah.
there he goes.
Which that speech, like,
Mark seems
would have been
very
more
taken with
if
you.
it wasn't for all the other shit.
I hope so.
Like,
Otherwise,
if
I'm
he ever
making a
actually
big
gave a damn
mistake.
about his daughter.
Oh, Samantha, don't talk that way. Not everyone is lucky enough to find somebody so special. Sometimes good enough has to be, well, good enough.
Is
Which
he
is what
good
she
enough?
did. She settled.
What are you saying?
She wants to get a divorce.
Nothing at all. We'll see how it goes with Mark when you're older.
When I'm older? Wait, what?
Betsy, our show's on.
Our show. Probably show she doesn't even like.
And like nothing comes before the show. Like
Mhm.
you have house guests, and that doesn't.
I told you we shouldn't have done this.
Yeah,
It's okay. We can leave now. Oh, God. Was my dad that bad?
no, it's not that.
Then what?
Picked on some insecurities that Mark already had. Some fears.
This talking dinosaur attacked me, and
So
it said
silly
what
to say it
happened
like
with
that.
the other me's.
He turned into a naked
Then
guy.
it turned back into this normal guy, and he didn't know what was happening, but I felt like I had to do something in case it came back. Then the Guardian showed up and took him away before anything happened.
It's good to talk about this, Mark. Yeah.
But your dad's right. I can't keep letting people get hurt because of me.
My dad is not right, Mark. He is never right.
Yeah, exactly.
Here.
Thanks. Ugh.
What's wrong with it? Oh. My coffee's been terrible lately. I don't know what it is.
Ooh.
Uh-oh. I feel like that can't be a good thing.
No. Their creations aren't stable.
This way? Looks like it. Hey, bet you 50 it's rats again. Gotta be something bigger to clog these pipes.
Oh,
Gnarly,
God, I
yes.
hope it's not another fatberg. Actually, I haven't seen a single rat all night. Shit! What the hell was that?
Face hugger.
Oh, that didn't look like a rat. Okay, we're getting the
Oh no.
Yeah. Worry about yourself, dude.
Oh my God!
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
It's time.
Well, shit. Okay.
She's cool.
Yeah.
Some serious shoulder pads.
Okay, she steals electricity. Power.
Show me the source of all this power.
Point you to the electrical grid.
Thank you.
Goddess.
The other night, I'm sorry. I know you do a lot, and I know we can't be out there all the time.
It's okay.
Where is Mom, by the way?
The boyfriend.
You really haven't been home a lot, have you?
Come back to bed.
I like to get an early start.
Stay for breakfast at least.
I'm just not sure the boys should see me leaving.
They know adults have Paul. I mean, Mark and Eve. That kid should be a lot happier. Let me put it that way.
Hey, Paul.
Want some cereal?
Oh, no, thanks. I was just leaving.
Why are you being so
After
weird?
not having sex.
Oliver, seriously, we don't mind you being here.
Yeah, you and Mom make almost as much noise as Mark and Eve, and I never say anything.
Dude.
Someone's attacking a power station upstate. Not sure who yet. She doesn't match anybody I've heard of.
Okay, let's go.
I can come too if you want.
We've already got plans this morning, Oliver. Remember? Change your mind about those pancakes?
Might as well.
Mm-hmm.
Pancakes actually sound pretty good.
Run.
Okay, now that you've established it's not human, get out of there.
Exactly, right? So weird looking banana peel.
Oh, gross.
Anyone know what the hell this is?
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Holy crap.
River of them just.
So that there is the end of the planet.
Yeah.
Yeah? I mean, like, humanity's going extinct. That's it. We had a good run. We were screwing up the planet anyway, so, you know.
You will raise this machine's output to its maximum capacity now.
I told you, it doesn't work like that.
Fine, I'll do it myself.
But why are you maxing it out?
I don't know. Their power feeds her power. Her staff's power.
So somehow she's feeding it while it feeds her. It's a circuit situation.
Guess.
Here, it's got pants and everything, just like you asked.
Thanks, Art.
Tell me about it.
Yeah, I hear he's doing well, even with everything that happened.
He spent a week in the hospital. God knows it could have been much worse.
Mom, check it out.
He likes it.
I know it started out as Dad's thing, but I
making his
fought all
own.
those Invincibles wearing it. I fought Conquest. I almost died. It's not his anymore. It's mine.
There you go,
Good job,
Oliver.
Oliver.
The Immortal sent you here because he's your friend. He knows dressing like other heroes will help people trust you, and it looks good.
It does make my strength and power clear.
The constituents by buttocks.
I spoke prematurely. This will do.
Good.
You will live.
Glad to hear it.
Oliver's more than his father's son. If he can pick his own battles, he can pick his own costume.
Blackout is spreading along the eastern seaboard, including the plant itself. If their cooling system doesn't get power back soon, we'll have a meltdown on our hands. Eve and Invincible are responding. The plant signed up for their,
program.
Business.
Sirs, we have a priority situation.
Yeah, you do. Let Invincible and handle this.
Oh.
We did not hold back. You got that staff members.
I'll clear the civilians.
My people are dying without this energy.
Yeah, but you're killing these people to get it. How does that make sense?
Because they're not my people. That's how it makes sense.
So now you're gonna waste that life-saving energy?
Oh, yeah. Scyther.
What is going on with her?
I don't know. I mean, she was like ripped in half. A big hole in her.
True.
Oh. You will be happier. Zombie attack. There's just so many of them. I mean,
Like, yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's like the
I don't
end
know
of
what
the
you
planet.
Right now,
There's a
agents
way
are
to plan for
deploying
this?
a containment dome.
well, they fought him once, I guess, so.
It's experimental,
I mean,
but
like,
it
did you
should
ever
buy
plan
us
for
some time.
this?
We've seen some plans for everything. Quarantine? Okay.
Lather, rinse, repeat, until we've saved everyone. Without a host, these things go back to being slime that washes up on the beach. If even a single infected person escapes our containment, they'll spread across the planet and we lose forever. Got it?
All right, it's holding so far.
Mm-hmm. So far.
No! I have to do this! I've heard that before.
We could have worked with you if you hadn't tried to work against us.
No one can hold that staff other than her, I guess.
Only the chosen may touch the staff of leadership.
Hey!
There you go.
Way to go, Eve!
Too slow, too weak, too few. You can't stop us.
You're gonna test that theory. You're gonna need more of those barriers. Construct another barrier like around the previous barrier.
How'd you do that?
I'm not sure. Without the staff, she just went down. I think all of her powers come from it.
Still, nice punch.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
I had to do something.
She put a lot of weight
What was
behind
up with
it.
your powers?
I don't know.
Unstable molecules. Something's weird.
The Sequids, they're here and about 5 minutes away from being everywhere.
Go. I'll be fine.
No tricks. I swear.
Hey, I wanted to apologize for this morning. I know it was a little awkward.
It's fine.
You were right, you know, the boys, they obviously are okay with me staying over.
Yeah, it's just you're the one that's not okay with it. You're like,
They know you make me happy. When that makes them happy.
mm-hmm.
I'm lucky to have you. Debbie,
will you marry me?
why don't we move in together?
Ooh.
Fast went from A to X real quick. He would be married, so he's not quite there.
I just hadn't thought about it yet.
Of course, think about it. Take your time.
No, I don't need time.
She
I need a
knows.
future, and mine's with you.
Aw, it's so great to see her happy.
Yeah. Oh man.
Shoot. Sorry.
I really want this to be on the up and up and like working.
Oh, are the boys there?
And not have him be like part of some nefarious plot. I don't think he is. I have no reason to believe that he is, but
We don't have extra disruptors, so get the hosts to someone who's got one. Just do whatever you can to help.
On it.
I've detected life signs under the streets in this area.
It's rats or something. Ignore it.
They're too large to be rats. We should look for additional human hosts hidden in the sewers.
Smart.
mm-hmm. I was wondering about that.
If we
Don't
miss
go
a single
underground.
host, these creatures will retain their hive intelligence.
Deal with the people up here first, robot. That's an order.
But an illogical one.
Wait a second. You're separating from.
Yeah, you'd be a lot more vulnerable, dude.
Dome stability at 8%.
Oh shit.
Robot, how many left?
Other than ourselves, there are 6 human life forms left on the city's surface.
Underneath? How many? Shit.
They got my disruptor. Mine too.
Smart bastards.
Mm-hmm. Shit. Nice. Get your disruptor again. Get yourself out of there.
Good
Oh.
job.
Anything else I can do for you, ma'am?
Give me my powers back.
Thank you. I'm fine.
Make it so they don't suck right now. And you gotta come home with his.
What happened now?
Yeah, why are you going home to him? I'd rather go home to an empty home, be by myself, than be with that asshole.
I need a disruptor! You heard the man. Bulletproof!
How did you get here?
You brought us here.
No, we made sure.
Not sure enough. You'll get used to your new symbiosis. Humans and Sequence is one forever.
Don't think so.
Disruptor.
He's gonna kill you.
I'm sorry.
Pop. Oh.
Invincible?
I did what I had to. Oh, shit. Yep. Definitely one of those. Probably the whole bottle.
Sir?
It's awake.
The boy left me alive. Oh, stupid.
What was stupid is Cecil thinking he could control you and contain you and use you.
Yep.
Great plan.
Shit.
Yep.
Yeah.
You know, you're not always wrong, Cecil, but you definitely are not always right, man. And that was just, I get it. He wants to try to, use every, he feels completely outmatched by the Viltrumites and wants to use everything at his disposal, but the risk and reward, it was too great. And now they're not completely fucked or anything like that, but they just gave a big boost to the other side.
I like the comparison you made earlier to Batman.
Mm-hmm.
Because Cecil's superpower is that he is a brilliant strategist and he does think things out and he plans for the worst. And that's why they were able to, that whole starfish brain thing, those, seeing that come out of the sewers, I was like, they're totally fine.
Mm-hmm.
So, the fact that he can plan for something and create a dome and have this contingency, that's his superpower. The problem is when his fear makes him act before his better judgment. And that's what happened last season with Mark and what he did to Mark. And so he broke so much trust. And now here we are, and we're going to see the kind of karmic coming back around, response to all that, because he's going to need these guys, but they can't 100% trust him anymore. And that's going to make it really challenging.
Mark's gonna be super pissed when he finds out about this. If he finds out about this.
He'll find out.
Man, so it seemed like, I guess it was a bullet or whatever. It seems like he got there in time that Mark would have been able to not kill him, but at the same time, they had stopped putting pressure on the dome because he killed him. And then so it's tough to say. And, now Mark has gotten a little bit too comfortable with killing.
Yeah. Mark too has broken trust. And
yeah,
honestly, it's not 100% Mark's fault. It's all the people who look like him too. But he's battling all of that. My interpretation of that scene with Bullet was just maybe he got to Mark in time. Maybe he was 1/10 of a second too late. But that 1/10 of a second is enough.
Mm-hmm.
That, so that's why I was doing this. And I'm it's kind of a coin toss if he got there on time or not.
Yeah.
Mark made the tough call. Maybe it was the wrong call. It also did ensure the world was saved. So maybe it was the right call. It's I like how they're dealing with these issues, and it's not black and white. It's not simple. These are complicated. The heroes we grew up with, Superman was Superman. It was easy. Good, bad, boom, job done. It's fun now to dive into these things and recognize how complicated they can be and how much more challenging. I think that was that really stuck out to me with Mark was, he talks about you don't know how people look at me now.
Mm-hmm.
And you know what? The way strangers can look at you, I'm not saying it's fun if they don't like you, but also there's an element of kind of well, they don't know you, so fuck them. They're making a judgment on what? A snapshot of who you are or whatever. But the way the Guardians just looked at him at the end of that episode, that was when he was Mark.
Yeah.
To me, that was whoa.
Yep. Yeah, I mean, after the speech he gave Oliver about, they don't kill, and I mean, he said at the end of season 3 he's not gonna let anything, he's never gonna hesitate again to kill somebody that is gonna destroy the people that he loves, and if those things got through, it goes the end of the world, right? Because he won't be able to contain it again. I don't know what the right call is in that situation. I think Mark waited as long as he could and did the best he could. I think he should talk to somebody and mandated therapy.
Yeah.
To sort through this. Yeah. As far as Eve goes, with her powers now acting all wonky.
Like melting.
Yeah. Do you think that's something like physical in her body going on? Do you think that's like a mental block? Because she already had like the mental block where she couldn't change people's like physical molecules or whatever. Like you couldn't change like living organic tissues or whatever. She couldn't. I mean, she's capable of it, but she has like that whatever mental block that she's not able to do it. So I wonder, do you think this is another mental block she's having, or do you think something's like physically wrong with her?
Honestly, I hadn't thought about it. Except for I had the thought when she went home, I'm like, you really want to be with your dad? And part of my thought process with that was like, he's not supportive.
No.
So like going home to your parents, which is supposed to be like, where you can be surrounded by support and love and heal. That is not the case for Eve. And if anything, her dad has kind of become an expert in fucking with superheroes' heads.
Mm-hmm.
And he already did it to Mark. We've seen him do it to Eve in the past. And so part of my thought was, going home to your dad, if nothing else, he's just going to crush your confidence. He's going to continue to crush you mentally, even if physically you're fine.
Yeah.
So like I hadn't thought whether she was physically or mentally kind of like impaired at this moment, but I guarantee you the more time she spends with her dad, she will become mentally impaired if she isn't already. And if she is already, it'll get a hell of a lot worse.
Yeah, for sure.
I love seeing Mark's mom happy.
Yeah.
That
Deb,
is
right?
Yeah, Deb. That is so nice to see after so many seasons of her being the support for Mark and then being the support for Oliver, but in danger to herself, in the destruction of her marriage because her husband was a psychopath. Like, if anyone deserves some happiness, God, she definitely does.
Yeah, which I hope that Paul is on the up and up and everything is okay with them. And then it's just like, look, there is, some happiness here. And some people do get to like, yes, sometimes you have to go through it. Right. And shitty stuff can happen. I mean, like, your world can be just completely like turned upside down and destroyed. But there is life after that. And it doesn't mean that, you'll never find happiness again. So to see our heroes going through tough times right now, I feel like the Deb and Paul situation, I'm hoping, is kind of like, yes, but this is what awaits them. Like, if they can be able to get through it, is like, just it's not always gonna be the dark times. Like, and it's easy to think that when you're in it. It's. I mean, I don't know. I don't think everyone's like this, but at least for me, sometimes like it's like you're going through with the good times. You're waiting for like the other shoe to drop, right? And it's like, oh man, this is great, but I don't know. I don't trust it. Something bad's gonna happen right around the corner, and and then if you're going through the bad times, it's just like, all right, well, fuck it. Like this is never gonna end.
This is forever.
This is what life is.
Yep.
It is pain and it is misery, and it just feels like that's gonna like last forever. And then the happy times, like, why can't you just like? I'm just like, why can't I be like when the happy times? I'm like, this is gonna last forever. It's gonna be amazing. You're just like, no, I know the bad times are right around the corner. You son of a bitch.
It's so true though, because like any time that I think to myself like things are going well, I literally follow that thought with shut the fuck. No, they are not. I then desperately seek out something in my life that's not going well. I'll be like, no, it's not going great. It's not going all good. Like I swear, there's still some stuff here that's like yeah. I don't want to make anyone think it's going too good.
No matter what, you can always find improvements from me. So life will never be perfect because I will never be perfect. So there you go.
But like the whole reality of life is like nothing lasts forever, right? The bad times don't last forever. The good times don't last forever.
Exactly.
But it's so funny how, and it's very true to human nature. When the good times are happening, we're so terrified of them just ending and like the other shoe's gonna drop and the rug's gonna get pulled out from under us and shit's gonna go sideways. And when the bad times are happening, I mean, we don't really fear like the good times are right around the corner. So
Yeah.
we're just like, ah, well, here it is. This is it. This is life.
Yeah.
This is how things are now.
I knew it was gonna happen.
So true. Especially because like there have been times where I've had the thought like, hey, things are going pretty well right now, and then something has happened, and I'm like, oh, I did it. Like this is because I had the thought.
Yeah, so I hope that this is just good for Deb and Paul. And like, I think she even had the fear herself of like, well, I don't want to move like too fast. Like, I like where things are right now. It's like in a happy place, and if you like take that next step and move beyond it, there is that risk of ruining this nice happy place that you are in. But taking that risk also means that like they can be even better than it is right now. And I think that's what you gotta deal with when you're like are going through like good times, is not to fear that like, oh my gosh, but like something's around the corner, I could get worse. Be like, no, but it's like, you know what, this is good, but it could get even better. So because like the bad times, sometimes I try to think that too. I'm just like, it's bad now, but like it could be so much worse. And so trying to be like thankful that it's like just not as bad. Yeah.
No, I mean all of that. And since you kind of talked about, sorry if I sound really sniffly, the allergies are kicking my ass.
Yeah,
So
reading really bad right now.
I thought I was going to sneeze. It went away. If it comes back, I apologize. You talked about mental health and sort of like mandated therapy for Mark, which like Mark and Eve and Oliver, like all those guys who went through that, because I don't know how you go through that without some serious baggage, without being changed in some way. And I'm not saying that change has to be bad, but like they have lived through some stuff, and having someone to talk to about it who's not a spouse, who's not a family member, who's not a friend, because while all those people are people you should be able to talk to, and that's great, having somebody who's not in your orbit can also be really good. And like Oliver just looks so sullen right now, like, which you could be like, oh, he's a moody teenager, whatever, and that's a part of it, but he's also been through way more than a normal teenager should. And I think they like having a little bit of that just feels, and to be honest, Cecil should be in therapy too. Like, they've all had to deal with a much larger, more intense life and job than most of us do. And like that comes with mental baggage. And I'm of the opinion that like going to a therapist can be as common as like going to the gym. You work out your physical health, you work out your mental health. And I think Mark is a little bit too much like, I'm fine, to such a degree that you're like, but you're not. Nobody can go through that and just be fine. Like, that's not normal. That's not fine.
Yeah, I love the scene that how they handled that scene with Oliver. When Mark was asking Oliver to like go help with Firestorm or whatever, and Oliver was like, like I've been out, and his mom even pointed out that like he was there, like he's been going out every day. And he's like, someone else can handle it. He just want to sit there and play video games. And like when the first scene kind of is unfolding, like it's kind of portrayed as like, oh, Mark's being the responsible one. He wants to go out and and keep fighting. The job is never done. And Oliver's like, yeah, there's always gonna be something else that pops up, right? And Oliver's playing video games, and like since he's the younger, like the kid, he's younger brother or whatever. It's kind of almost like first comes across as like immature. It's like, oh, he just wants to sit home and play video games instead of going out there and like helping people and saving the world and doing his job. But really, like as the scene goes on further, and like you hear about his mom like brings up the point that Oliver like goes out every day. It's really like Oliver is the one that is like being healthy about it. Like Mark is the one that's just like working himself to death because of what how people view him and everything. It's like he's just losing himself in his work. And like Oliver's like, no, you know what? I've worked hard. Like I deserve this. Like I just want to like play this video game. Like this is helping me to go out the next day and go out and work. And like I think especially like maybe like in that more so in like Western like American culture, we're kind of almost like shamed if you don't work hard
all the time.
Yeah, you should be like in like especially now like with all these different ways that you can like make money, like a gig economy and everything like that.
Everything's a side hustle.
Yeah, it's like well, I should be working on my side hustle. I should be working on like my next entrepreneurial like idea and any sort of like downtime or leisure time. It's like you're like supposed to like feel like guilty about it and like you're lazy and like that's the reason you're not super successful. And so like I just really loved that moment in there and how they portrayed it, and I just found it interesting myself. Like I immediately judged and was on Mark's side and judged Oliver. I was like, Oliver, you're being irresponsible. And then as the scene unfolded, I was like, man, I'm like Mark, but I'm just like, nope. I gotta go out. I gotta go out. And I gotta do work. I can't, just unwind.
Well, and I mean, I can only speak from like the Western culture, the American culture perspective, but I also think like part of that's our programming from growing up too. Like, I think one of the benefits of like mental health being talked about more and less of a stigma is that people are actually talking about these things more and doing something like, hey, I just need an hour to play a video game to like get out of that and like refocus my energy or whatever it might be to like do the next thing, but without getting burnout or without being super depressed because like my job is saving people from death all the time, like whatever it is. I think growing up there was sort of a things were a little more black and white, and that like people judged you for like there were a certain set of things that you could do that were okay to do, and then like there was a certain set of things that if you did them it was like lazy or selfish or like trivial or whatever. And I think people are learning now actually those things really are beneficial. Like I can remember hearing all the time like your brain's gonna rot playing video games, like why are you watching TV, your brain's gonna rot, like all of these things. And yet one of the things that like psychology has found in different studies is one, video games actually help your brain with problem solving and like just sort of like your mental sharpness. They've done studies and found that people who play video games actually can have a higher mental sharpness, and they've even started to put them in like nursing homes and stuff because they're like, hey, this is actually really good for you. And there's a psychological study that talks about how watching like some of your favorite movies from childhood or watching movies over and over again actually has a comforting component, because in the world that we live in, which is absolutely batshit crazy, a video that you know and you really enjoy, there's a nostalgia component, there's an enjoyment component, there's also a, hey, you know how it ends, like everything's gonna be okay. There's a comforting component. And so like there's actually a psychological benefit to that too. But growing up, both of those things were like, that's a waste of time, that's brain rot, like what are you doing?
My brother never understood why I like to watch the same movie over and over again. He's like, haven't you seen this already? I'm like, yeah, I don't know. I just like watching it or whatever. Like, sometimes I'll just have it on the background while we're doing something else. So yeah, I'm glad there was a study done by that. Like, I'm just like, I should have been the one doing that study because threw my brother off.
Would have aced it.
Yeah. All right, so let us know your thoughts about this episode down below in the comments. And if you want early free access, you want to see our full uncut reactions, join the fun over on Patreon. Links in the description of the video. And thanks so much for watching Invincible with us. But just keep in mind
that our reaction is definitely not definitive.